beg me to use you like the little ashtray that you are. Okay, I guess if you insist. I mean, if you say so. Does anybody even smoke anymore? I feel like that's one of those things that's really died down in the last couple of years here, but all over Twitter lately, I've just been seeing girls that want to, for some reason, use dudes as a human ashtray. Question mark. And 9 times out of 10, there's dudes in the replies that are willing participants to this. So I don't know if anybody knew this, but smoking is actually bad for you guys. It is. There's a certain disease out there that's caused by it. All of us have known somebody that's been affected by it, and we figured we'd just do a PSA to let her know that smoking is in fact bad for you. The fellas chimed in and did their thing, but apparently our public health announcement was not appreciated.
Hoes mad, 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 hoes mad.
Imagine not following me on Twitter. That would be a huge mistake. Alright fellas, welcome back. Another week has passed here on the internet, and as per the usual arrangement, you already know, there is no shortage of stupid shit to make fun of out there. Let's just get ready for another round of the weekly bullshit here. If you're new, make sure you subscribe right now, or else you have a very high chance of having a small dick. And also, turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. And last but not least, of course, watch the entire video. Don't be a bitch. Now fellas, we know for a fact that it's very easy to be a hot chick out there in the real world, right? We've studied it multiple times here on the channel, living life on easy mode and all that good stuff, but we never sit back and think about, what are the negatives? I mean, what about being a hot woman could make life harder, right? What are the cons of it? Well, we're about to find out some really eye-opening stuff. Really, really disturbing, tragic, terrible stuff here that we're talking. I get hit on 20 times a day because of how I look. Even my doctor tried it on. This model, age 29, has slammed intrusive men who hit on her throughout the day, claiming it makes her feel uncomfortable 99% of the time. Oh my god. How could this happen? Oh no. Anyway, a stunning model who makes 6 figures a year says she's fed up of men hitting on her up to 20 times a day. The bombshell model, age 29 from Austria, says she can't go to the gym, do her shopping, or even go to the doctor without being hit on. She sees her sought-after looks and a figure as a blessing and as a curse as men ogle her wherever she goes. What the fuck does ogle mean? Europeans are weird. So this is her on your screen right now, right? And as for the last couple of videos where we did a similar comparison, not bad, right? Not a bad deal at all, but I'm not gonna go out and say she's like 10 out of 10 unreasonably hot. Yes, I definitely believe her when she says she gets hit on 20 times a day. There's no doubt about that, but I'm also just trying to say at the same time, you could probably walk down the streets of LA and find like thousands of women that look exactly like this. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen when you wear a shirt that shows off those giant fucking things you got, you know what I'm saying? That you paid for. It's not like this is how it naturally came out, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I give my opinion on women on this channel, there's one crowd of dudes that's like, no, she's not that hot. And then there's another crowd of dudes that's like, what are you talking about? She's so hot. Like, basically, what do you guys think? You could discuss down below, but that's her. I totally believe she gets hit on 20 times a day because, well, not to agree with the feminists here, but sometimes guys truly are the worst. And it's embarrassing for the rest of us, okay? She says, I try to be nice about it, but it does make me uncomfortable 99% of the time, especially because a lot of guys are super persistent and don't give up. So is it really uncomfortable 99% of the time getting hit on? Like, just as a blanket rule, any guy that talks to you whatsoever, you find none of them attractive, you find interest in 0 of them? If it's happening 20 times a day, law of large numbers says there's got to be at least a handful of dudes that you would be interested in. No? I guess no one's good enough for her except this guy right here. Sometimes when I say no, they will start being rude and aggressive and will say things like, you're ugly anyway. Now, man, we've all seen this before, right? Especially on Twitter. You see this going viral all the time where some chick will post a screenshot of her DMs. Dude's in there trying to shoot his shot and he's just doing a terrible job at it. She leaves him on red, and then all of a sudden he's just like, oh, you're an ugly bitch anyway. We've seen this way too many times. Guys, word of advice, don't ever, ever, under any circumstance, be this guy, please. It's just embarrassing. You shoot your shot, all right? If she's not into it, keep it nice, keep it cordial, keep it respectful. Don't even reply. Don't double text. You're just setting yourself up for a screenshot, or if you're in real life, just keep it moving, bro. We don't need to be giving Yas Queens on Twitter any more reason to use the word M*N unironically, please. She added that the constant unwanted attention can be intimidating, especially if it happens at night. So I could totally see that. I mean, there's no argument there. Even as a dude, all right? I don't even want to see a dude at night. I don't want to see anybody at night. Actually, I don't want to see anybody at all. The model even described being chatted up by her doctor when she went to the hospital after having an allergic reaction. Even the doctor was trying to shoot his shot. He's probably like, yo, come on, I make like $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year. No? Nothing? No sugar daddy? No hug? My ears were super swollen and red and I looked awful. As he was flirting with me, I was just thinking, geesh, how is this possible? Oh, honey, you don't know men, do you? And here's more evidence of that right here. As if single men harassing her aren't bad enough, she described how men in relationships try to flirt with her too. She said once there was a couple waiting for the tube and they started kissing. While he was doing that, he opened his eyes and gave me a wink. It made me feel sick and disgusted. I can't stand it when I see guys doing that while they're with their girlfriends. I would never go out with a guy who was taken. I can't believe that she is surprised by this one either, guys. I mean, again, you really don't know men, do you? I'm gonna need you to understand that 9 times out of 10, when you think a man won't do something, yeah, he will. He will. She argued that just because she shares steamy snaps on Instagram, it's not an invitation for men to hit on her. I think because I share photos on Instagram, some guys recognize me and assume they could just come up to me with no filter or personal space. That's pretty rich coming from someone with 400,000 followers. I mean, I'm not saying that's not a small amount of people, but it's not like you're fucking Kylie Jenner who's got like whatever, 30 million people that know who you are. I mean, how often do you really get recognized in public? I would be a little skeptical of that. Not at 400K, yo. No, definitely not. Oh my God, I've made a grave mistake. I just looked up how many Instagram followers Kylie Jenner has. I guess 30 million. She has 283 million. My God, when are we gonna stop making stupid people famous? Like, really famous? All right, let's take a look at another tragedy I found here on the internet this week. So let me ask the fellas in the audience right now. Have you guys ever cheated on a girl? Find yourself caught up in the moment? Something bad happened you wish didn't? Most of us have been there, right? Especially in your early teenage years. You're horny, hormones are out of control, right? Shit just happens. Most people go through it either on the receiving end or the giving end. Like, most people experience cheating at some point, but I don't know if anyone experienced it quite like this. So this TikToker said, my boyfriend cheated on me and broke my heart, so I said fuck it and decided to see what the hype was about. She's doing this dance in the background. That can only mean something really bad is coming. What could it be, guys? Does anybody have any guesses out there? I think we all know. In month 1, any takers? Anyone want to guess how much she made? Month 1, going once, going twice? $25,000 in one single month. In your first month. My God. And then she says, piece of shit, go cheat some more while dancing. Well, man, I got some mixed feelings about this. So this is just sad all around. You know, it really is. Idiot ruins his relationship by cheating on his hot girlfriend. I don't know why you would do that. Again, I know it happens sometimes, but I would have to imagine it was probably a downgrade. Who knows? And now she's getting rich because of him, but she wouldn't have gotten rich if he just could keep it in his pants. But I also gotta wonder, like, at the same time, is it a W or an L for him? Because he lost his girlfriend because he made a mistake, right? But somewhere locked down deep within her was this inner hoe that wanted to get out. I think she just wanted an excuse to try it, right? Because you just don't get broken up with and then decide you're going to go post content like that on the internet, right? I feel like you got to really be thinking about that for a long time, and then maybe there's got to be a final straw moment, so this was it. So yeah, he doesn't get to have any of that cash and get spoiled and have a sugar mama as she's getting filthy rich off what's probably trash content anyway, but I guess he doesn't have to worry about her doing this behind his back now. But still, you shouldn't cheat. It's bad. I don't know. This is just horrible all around. And all I can really do is laugh at it at this point. It's just another day on TikTok. Legend has it, the X is still punching the air to this very day. Now, speaking of cheating and punching the air, that brings us to our last topic of the day. So I saw this over on the Sensitive Society YouTube channel. One of the best places for content that'll make you want to jump off a cliff head first. I'm sure you guys are familiar. If you're not, go check them out. But here's a video of a guy who caught his wife sleeping with his best friend and videotaped their confrontation. Take a look.
Caught his wife cheating with his friend.
This is the look of someone who's just saying to themselves, motherfucker. Like she's got nothing to say. Jaw wide open.
Morning. What up? Good morning!
Get out!
Wake up! You're so You guys played the game. Act like you're sleeping. I'm playing the game. Look at... Who do you think this is going to? What do you think this shit's going to?
Get out.
I'm playing the game. You want to ignore me? Does he know you went out with me earlier?
Alright, now something I want to point out about this clip, you're going to see it for the rest of the time, but this guy doesn't know what to do so bad that he actually just pretends he's sleeping for the entire rest of the clip. I'm not kidding you. This motherfucker really pretends he's asleep. Watch.
He doesn't. I'm going to f it all up just like you f me up.
Please.
I'm going to play the same game. Hey, Brandon, wake up, brother.
Fucking leave.
You're not asleep. Wake.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal. Brandon, where's your fiance? Where's she at, bro?
Oh my god. This is so fucking cringe to watch. I can't take this. I mean, the bad acting job, he's like opening his eyes like, whoa, what's going on? Bro, you know what you did. It actually hurts, honestly, to watch this go down between two best friends like this. And this is his wife. They're married, and not for nothing, guys. You know, I'm not one to usually comment on people's looks like this, but I mean, take a look at her, right? What could have caused him to do something like this about her? She's not hot enough to backstab your best friend over. She's not hot enough to backstab anybody over. This is just a tragedy all around.
Where's she at? Call them. Call the cops. My name's on this house just like you. Call them. Brandon, what did you do? Own up, man. What is this?
I love how she threatens to call the cops on him when he's in his own fucking house. Like, tell me for 1 second what you think the police are gonna do when you call and are like, hey, I cheated on my husband, now he's mad. Can you come arrest him? Like, what? You can't even make this up. So that's where the video ends right there. I don't know what happened after Brandon finally woke up, but I'm sure there was some kind of confrontation. I can't imagine how this guy feels, honestly. I mean, if I saw this, I'd be beside myself. Like, that's it. You're instant divorced, instant cut off. Best friend is out of your life, period. Like, that's the start of a whole new life right there. As for Brandon, he was engaged because the guy said, where's your fiance? So I'm sure his future marriage is off now. I hope he works on his acting lessons, honestly, because that was a 0 out of 10 performance right there. I mean, the last time that I pretended I was sleeping, I was like 13 years old when my mom came to check on me in my room. Yeah, I was better at acting, pretending I was sleeping back then than Brandon did just now, so whatever happens in this scenario, I hope this guy finds some peace, finds some real friends and people that actually care about him, because man, I cannot imagine this happening to me. Thoughts and prayers, bro. Well, fellas, that is absolutely enough internet for today. It was a lot to unpack, just like it always is. Okay, take a deep breath in, out. All right, we're gonna get through this. You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm sure the fellas will have much to say about all this, and I look forward to reading your responses as always. If you guys enjoyed the video or were absolutely horrified by it, then do not forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome, amazing videos just like this. Turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. A special thank you to my channel members as always for your extra support. You guys are very much appreciated, and I cannot be doing this without you. Check out Defy merch down below. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and my second channel. Links to everything is in the description, and I will see you dudes in the next video. Love you, bye. Stay safe, fellas. For real.